welcome back. So in this video we'll be actually coding something that will work and collect payment. So here we are in Instamojo's documentation website, and we'll be creating a request. Basically we'll be asking Instamojo's website that we want to collect 1000 rupee, and kindly give us URL where we can redirect our user to. So here it goes. They have these different languages in which they support. So as you know that we are using PHP, so just copy out this code. We'll be modifying it, we'll be customizing it according to our own needs, and then we will ask Instamojo to process our payment. So we have couple of files in here. It is index.php and another one is success.php. So this is a file which will take us to Instamojo's page for payment, and this is the file where Instamojo will redirect us back, showing the status whether the transaction was successful or not. So here it goes. Let's go ahead and paste our code. So let's have an overlook exactly what this code is doing. This is sending a request to www.instamojo.com, but a small change is that we are not sending actual request to www.instamojo.com. As of now we are using developers version, so in the sandbox version you just need to type test.instamojo.com, but in live production environment it must be www. And here are a few CURL functions that they are sending. So just copy and paste our credentials. As I told you that they are in here. So there it goes. We have pasted our credentials in here, and we can just modify redirect URL. As I said, is nothing but this one. So success.php will be our redirect URL. After that they are asking whether we want a mail regarding the payment status. So it's better to keep it true, but you can choose it to keep it false. Webhook is a bit advanced concept that we will not be having a look in this video. So send SMS is feature that is only allowed in a live production environment. They don't send any SMS in develop sandbox version. So it's just the email ID, put it anything, doesn't matter. If there is a payment that you want a user to do recursively, maybe it may be a monthly subscription fee, so in that case you can keep it on, or else for most of the part I'll not be turning it on, it will be just false. So this will request Instamojo server to get us details about file, and that will be responded back with this response object. This will be a JSON object. There it goes. This is what we get in response. So we must give a value for email ID. Let's keep it foo at example.com. We'll refresh it now and let's see if we get any result. There it goes. Boom. So in case you don't know, this is called a JSON object. So it tells we had made a successful query, and this is the payment request. This is the ID number, this is the mobile number. But remember that whatever we passed in this payload array is actually transformed in here. This is the JSON object of that. So actually what you need to do, drag this long URL from here and redirect our user to that URL. My ID, and this is a unique payment ID that Instamojo allows you each time differently. Let's check it out. This time it is different. Now it's just a random hash, unguessable thing. This is the redirect URL as I told you about. This is wrong in here, it should not be like that. Now it's correct. So let's extract the JSON object. Let's extract the long URL from the JSON object. used a JSON decode object in PHP and I have passed the response, that is JSON object, and then we have passed a true in here second parameter, and we'll be just printing it out to just check whether it has been converted to array. Let's go ahead and refresh this page. We should see an array. This curly braces should disappear and it should be replaced by square braces. It is an array, we get the indication here. So now we can extract easily. It's an array in which we have to access this key and then this key, so it should be pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and look at it. So yes, as we have this JSON decode is actually an array, and then we are accessing this key and this element of JSON decode. Eventually it will end up in spitting out our long URL. So let's go ahead and refresh it. We should get just long URL. So there it goes. We are having this URL and we need to redirect our user to that URL. So let's go ahead and do this. So it's a simple PHP function called header. We are redirecting our user to this long URL. As soon as we are done redirecting our user, after a successful transaction, they will be redirected. They'll be redirected back to our page here. We need to pop up in here something for now, and we will make this more comprehensive in future videos. So if you remember the InstaMojo's documentation, we have to just scroll back in here and we can find post payment processing. So it says it redirects to the redirect URL and it will append two more parameters in there. It's called payment ID and payment request ID. So for now we'll just pop out those two numbers just to show that we have completed our transaction. We're just echoing the payment ID that we received back from InstaMojo. So let's go live and just check it how this is gonna work. So this is the index page where we have coded the stuff. So what should happen ideally is we should be redirected to InstaMojo's page. As soon as we complete it, we must be displayed with two reference numbers. So let's check it out. So there it goes. They are actually redirecting us to InstaMojo's page, and it displays 250 rupees for FIFA by me. So let's go ahead and pay this. I'll leave on this dummy credit card information in the description, all the details, so you can test multiple times with it. Submitted right now, so it should redirect back to our page. There it goes. As I said, this is our custom URL and they are appending two more parameters in here. just displaying it out. So this pretty much shows that we have completed the transaction and 250 rupees should be credited to our account. So let's check it out. We will go in our dashboard. There it goes, we have 250 rupees in here. So that's pretty much it for this video.